Hey everyone, it's Sharon May again, coming to you live from my garden in the United Kingdom. I hope you're all really well this afternoon. The sun's shining yet again. And I'm actually not wearing my CrossFit clothes for a change. Look, I've made an effort. Yes, I have got a top on. Looks like I don't have a top on, but I do. So I've made an effort. Hair's been washed, different clothes on. Let me know as you hop on where you're coming in from. It always helps me. And if you're watching later on today, please just put hashtag replay, because I'm just gaining some information on where everyone is and at what time they're watching. It's really helpful. Okay, so how you doing? You all right? Enjoying the sunshine where you are? So today I am going to share with you 5 tips that I have found in an article to help you get your children to eat more vegetables. That's what we all want, right? Do you struggle to get your children to have vegetables? I know I do sometimes. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Okay, so number 1, everything tastes better with butter. That's all I'm going to say. It says here that children's taste buds aren't accustomed to the bitterness that we're used to as adults. So things like your kale, your broccoli, your spinach, as we all know as adults, are really good for us. So we can taste that bitterness of like the calcium and the flavonoids, etc. So all of that we know is really great nutrients. But for the children, all they taste is like, ugh, bitterness, don't like it. So all I would suggest is when you've cooked your vegetables, just put some butter on. Okay, so a tablespoon of butter, whether it's putting it through your peas or on your carrots or on your kale or your broccoli, everything tastes better with butter. So if you're not doing that now, try it, see how you get on. That's my number 1 tip. Number 2, it may sound really obvious, but try giving your children the vegetables when they're absolutely starving. So when they're really hungry, for example, if you're just picking them up from school, and you're able to, take a box of stuff with you already chopped, or even if you're not, and you're not far from home if you're doing the school pickup, but when they're absolutely ravenous, the best time to give them the vegetables is then, because if they're hungry, they will eat it. So I'm not saying don't ever give them any other snacks. We all love our children. We all give them some great snacks that they absolutely adore. What I'm saying is do that first. So if they're really hungry, you can just chop them up in a box. So you could go for something like maybe carrot sticks or celery sticks or cucumber or even red pepper, yellow pepper, that kind of thing. Chop it up in a box. If they're that hungry, which they usually are when they leave school at school pickup time, give them that first, and at least they've got the vegetables inside them, and they can have some other snacks later or a lollipop or what have you. So that's my number 2 tip. Okay, just reading from my notes again. Not that good as to remember everything. So even the professionals have bullet points when they do their lives. So here we go. Tip number 3. Try serving your vegetables with a dip. Children absolutely love to try something if they can dip it into something. So whether that's hummus or something like a ranch dressing, for example, give that a go. You can actually, if you're concerned about a ranch dressing, that you buy from the supermarket shelves, then maybe do your own, or even a chive dip, something like that. So you can make your own. Just use some natural Greek yogurt, so you've got the right consistency. And then you can add things like garlic powder, chili powder if you're feeling adventurous and they like a bit of spice, or maybe some onion powder, or some chives, or Worcester sauce, or even some cayenne pepper. So just experiment a little bit with some Greek yogurt and some of those. I don't mean put it all in together. So try your garlic powder, to make a garlic dip or whatever. But so try that with a dip, because children will always want to try something if they can dip it into something else. So that is my number 3 tip. Number 4, if you haven't yet noticed, children absolutely love to exert power and control, right? We all get that, right? It actually makes them feel like more, they're more grown up, so they feel like grown ups. So if you can, let them choose their own vegetables. That might be a bit of a pain, because it does mean that you may have to go shopping with them. But if you can, try it. Take them to the supermarket. Even better, take them to a farmer's market, so they can actually have a good look at the whole array of the coloured vegetables. You can say what they are, they can try them, they can touch them, feel them, smell them, because, you know, farmers market are absolutely beautiful. Or grow your own. You probably do grow your own, actually, if the people locally around here. So yeah, they are more likely to not object when they find it on their plate if they've actually chosen it themselves. So do your best to let your children make that choice, and that'll really go a long way. What was that? Number 4. Okay, and number 5, I've actually put to try changing up your words a little at dinner time. What do I mean by that? So basically, what I'd like you to do is to offer them at least two brightly coloured vegetables, and then say to them, did you want broccoli or carrots or both? And I can guarantee 9 times out of 10, because they're choosing for themselves and you're giving them that choice, they'll say both. So it's a little bit sneaky, but just the way you actually change up your words, you can actually trick them into having more. So, you know, make sure you've got your 2 brightly coloured vegetables of your choice, you know, or their choice if they've actually done that. And then just say, did you want this or that or both? Okay, so that is my 5 tips for today. Thank you so much for listening. And if you did gain some value from that, please just drop a like or a comment. I'd really appreciate it. But if you feel like you're still struggling and, you know, you can't get your kids to eat vegetables, I have actually found 2 fantastic websites whereby they share some recipes with you, but they actually hide the vegetables in it. So things like spinach in chocolate muffins, parsnip fries instead of chips, smoothies, and I'm not talking about, you know, the dark green smoothies when they obviously look like they've got a load of veg in. I'm talking about brightly coloured, lovely, tasty smoothies that they've hidden some vegetables in. It could be spinach or something, or sort of fruit and vegetable ice lollies. So if that's going to help you, feel free to reach out, drop me a private message, and I'll send over those 2 websites for you to take a look at, and hopefully we'll get some more vegetables into our children. All right, so thanks so much for following my journey. It's actually day 13 today, so day 13 of 14. So you've actually watched me, if you have, for at least 13 days every single day. I hope that I've been able to add some value to your life and help you with some solutions. So tomorrow is going to be my last day, unless I decide to carry on. Maybe you can reach out and say if you're actually gaining some value. I might continue, you never know. So thank you so much. Who have we got? Lee, hi. Thanks for hopping on, Lee. I really appreciate it. And Mark, I can't actually see very well in here. Thanks for joining. Who's that? Another Sharon Doonan. Thanks so much for hopping on. Right, guys, that's me for today. I hope you got some value. Again, reach out if you do want those 2 websites. It's got some great recipes on there to hide your vegetables, or give those tips a go and let me know how you get on. All right, I will catch you again tomorrow for my last live, my day 14 of 14-day challenge. Thanks ever so much. See you then. Take care. Bye.